Hi, Owen. I am here for our science investigation today. Today's investigation is called Designing with Light, and you will need this page that says Designing with Light. And then there's also a part that says, how can we communicate with light? We will probably touch on that next week, okay? So, designing it with light. So, I want us to think about remember how we had a flashlight, a mirror, and book. How can we, without actually shining the flashlight on the book, how can we get the light beam to be directed toward the book? Or let's pretend that book is a target. How can we get that beam of light to hit the target? If you remember, we use the mirror. We flash the beam of light at the mirror. What happens to that beam of light when it shines on the mirror? Did you use the word reflects? You're right. So that beam of light bounces off, or we call that reflects, off the mirror. And we can redirect that light beam according to the angle that we hold that mirror at. And so today we're going to be just following that beam of light with a string. So I hope you'll be able to see it up here. I've kind of got it set up. So what you'll need, this is called a light system. So I've got my target, which is a book. I've got my light source, the flashlight, and I have my mirror. So I'm going to set my mirror up. Maybe I'll set it here. And then I've got this string. The string is going to be used to show how the light is traveling from the flashlight to the target. So we need to turn the light on, and okay, hopefully you can see that the light is hitting the mirror and is hitting the target. So I'm going to take my string, my light beam starts here, and it hits the target, or I'm sorry, it hits the mirror, and then I see my light beam is traveling just like that. Now I have a model of how my light beam is traveling. That is so cool. So, and if I move the mirror to a different angle, oh, it moves my light beam, so now I have to change my model. Now, I want you to think about what you notice when you're looking at your model. I'll move it again. Okay. One thing I notice is that my model is not going to be like a zigzaggy line, because the light beam doesn't make a zigzag line. The beam of light is always traveling in a straight line. Okay? So it's a straight line from my light source to the mirror, and then it reflects and bounces off, and it is another straight line to the target. So what we're learning from this model is that light beams travel in a straight line. So I want you to have fun with this today. And if you have a second mirror, you could see if you could create another kind of model where it's you travel from the light source, reflected again, and then hits a target. So try it. If you have another mirror at home, try and reflect the light off of 2 mirrors to a target. And if you don't have another mirror at home, that's okay. And you could try fun things like see if you could get your light source, or I'm sorry, your beam of light to go around a corner. Okay. Let's say the wall is here, you've got your light here, here's the, maybe your light here, here's your light, or your mirror here, and maybe you could see if you could bounce it off to go around a corner somehow. Use your string to model where the beam of light is traveling. Now have fun with this, Owen. And like I said, just experiment and try lots of different things. You could even have Milo help you. All right, you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. And I will see you later.